this thing with him and the governor of Maine, what has caused all this? I know she's way out there and far left and all that, and so we've got this story where face to face, and she is one of these that just can't seem to wrap her mind around the obvious logical problem with biological males competing against biological females. I don't even think we have to revisit that. Let's just say she doesn't agree with us. Yeah. And let's watch this interaction with her and Trump. So here we go.
The NCAA has complied immediately, by the way. That's good. But I understand Maine. Is Maine here, the governor of Maine?
Oh, here we go.
Well, are you not going to comply with it?
I'm complying with state and federal laws.
We are the federal law. Well, you better do it. You better do it because you're not going to get any federal funding at all if you don't. And by the way, your population, even though it's somewhat liberal, although I did very well there, your population doesn't want men playing in women's sports. So you better comply because otherwise you're not getting any federal funding.
See you in court.
Every state, good. I'll see you in court. I look forward to that. That should be a real easy one.
Well,
and enjoy your life after governor because I don't think you'll be in elected politics.
Are you okay, Speedy? Are you okay?
No,
Speedy, are you okay?
That got me a little bit.
Did it get you, Greg? Oh,
Wow.
Oh, man.
Janet Mills is the super lib governor of Maine. Here she is performing at a Portland drag show in some kind of weird costume. I don't know what this is.
There's your governor. You know, no matter how you feel about these topics, as a governor, you shouldn't do that at anything.
No.
That
dance move.
Yeah, you shouldn't be dressed like that, out acting that way at anything, no matter what it is.
No.
How
you feeling, Speedy? How do you feel right now?
You okay, buddy?
That was really uncomfortable, and what was so uncomfortable?
Are you all right?
Was not only the back and forth, but the people that were sitting around them. The way they felt, they started all looking down at the table, like I don't really know where to look, what to do.
Here's what I wish so bad. Here's what I wish so bad.
Horrible.
I wish I was sitting at a table. I guess Speedy's the governor of Mississippi and I'm the governor of Alabama, and we're sitting next to each other at the table.
Oh.
The moment that I would have loved to, I would have immediately turned at Speedy is when he said, "Is the governor of Maine here?" when that started, you would have been. What would you have done?
I don't really know. You're kind of in a position where you can't do a whole lot. You're just stuck at the table.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you do?
Go?
Where do you go?
Hey, and it's an intimate setting like that. That makes
Well, also, don't forget, too, that the blatant disrespect, I mean, that's the president of the United States, and the governor thinks that, hey, I can do whatever I want. And
see you in court.
Yeah, see you in court, and it's sad.
Let's watch Speedy one more time.
Okay.
Oh, come on, man.
Just one more time.
Do I have
Has
to look?
complied immediately, by the way. That's good. But I understand Maine. Is Maine here, the governor of Maine?
Oh, gosh, I wish I was right beside you.
Why'd you ask that?
Are you not going to comply with it?
I'm complying with state and federal laws.
We are the federal law. Well, you better do it. You better do it because you're not going to get any federal funding at all if you don't. And by the way, your population, even though it's somewhat liberal, although I did very well there, your population doesn't want men playing in women's sports.
Oh,
so you better comply because otherwise you're not getting any federal funding.
I wish you were there.
Every state, good. I'll see you in court. I look forward to that. That should be a real easy one.
Oh, Speedy. All right.
Enjoy your life after governor because I don't think you'll be in elected politics.
Oh boy! Wow. All right. So on the text line, this is how absurd the science of all this is. Okay, and we're always told to follow the science, except here. As a liberal who enjoys the show, even though they disagree with us politically, as a liberal, I have no problem with a person living how they want to live. Yeah. All caps now. However, I do not believe biological males should compete against biological females. It's absurd.
It is.
And this liberal is like, sensible, saying, now I do believe that trans people ought to be able to live their lives how they want to, and I agree with that in their own. I may disagree with that, and there may be all kinds, but they I don't want anybody to, be rounded up or anything like that just because. But there's still limits to what we can and can't do on all of us.
Yes,
and,
I can't play with girls in high school
no,
because I'm an adult man.
Right. Did you see the one? And I know we had kind of worn the topic out, so I didn't go to it.
I know that sounded weird, Greg.
Because
I know that sounded
yeah,
weird.
it did
you don't have to
sound
look at me
strange,
like
Greg.
that.
I was just
All right, I'm
checking.
trying to defend women, Greg. I'm defending women here.
But did you see? And I know you had it the other day, Adler, and I didn't go to it because I was like, we've made this point, we've belabored this point. But now that this has been brought up today, first of all, I agree with you. They're saying it's good to have a president with a backbone. But the watching this latest, and I don't even know what level it is, high school, junior high, whatever, this biological male that's dominating women's basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When he just
Up and down
Did
the
you just
court.
show
I
that?
was shocked.
Okay.
It's California high schools.
Yeah,
Up and down the court.
Just look at how absurd
big,
that.
tall.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and if
Gigantic person.
Okay,
yeah,
so that's
right, yeah, the boy right there, that's a male,
yeah.
and dominating women's basketball
On both ends of the court.
But of course, if you put him in a men's basketball league, he would be not a non-factor.
No.
Right.
Right.
wow.
And look, and it's just, and I don't know how any team
Shot
feels
and a miss, rebound.
Yeah.
Shot and a miss, rebound. Shot and a make.
right.
It's just too easy.
How does anybody look at this? I mean,
Come on, man.
how can what if your daughter was all excited about her basketball team and she's worked so hard and gets out there and there's a tall biological male that just tells the world that I'm a female
Right.
and gets out there and dominates the game. Why is anybody okay with that?
Women and children are a protected class, and they just get different. They have a different set of rules. They have their own spaces, and that's how the world should operate.
Right.
And like you said, nobody's calling for adult trans people to be hurt or harmed or injured or rounded up or anything.
no.
Do your weird thing, but
All
don't
right.
make us do it and leave the kids out of it.
Right. Well,
Who could really watch that video and go, I don't see anything wrong with that?
Yeah. Obviously, he doesn't have an advantage. He just scored every point.
Right, up and down, up and down.
Well, I would say
court.
this. One of the big points is, like I've said before, I don't know how a biological male, at least Bruce Jenner, understands this.
Yeah.
Certainly
He's
lives
very
his
low.
life as a woman. He does all that, but he says, but when it comes to competition, I'm not delusional. I know that I'm biologically a man, so I could dominate women in golf and things like that, so I don't do that. At least he acknowledges that. And so
he's qualified to have an opinion.
yeah, so I don't know, but the thing with the governor of Maine, that was a doozy right there. And can you just imagine how upsetting that was? That woman will lose her mind.
Oh,
Yeah, and just got called out at the was it lunch or something?
I guess.
It was something.